And joining us now from Hong Kong is lawyer Lawrence Ma. He's the chairman of Hong Kong Legal Exchange Foundation. Such a pleasure to have you on, Lawrence. Now, President Xi, as we just mentioned, said the most pressing task for Hong Kong now is to end the violence, the chaos, and then restore order. How do you interpret his words?
I think President Xi's comment has been a very timely and a boost to the Hong Kong government's confidence, because with President Xi's stern support of the law enforcement agencies in Hong Kong, as well as the Hong Kong government and the Hong Kong judiciary, I think the time for violence to be fully stopped is not far. I'm confident that President Xi's injection of confidence has effected a boost of Hong Kong government's confidence in further to tackle and stop completely the violence now happening in Hong Kong.
In the case we mentioned earlier, an elderly sanitation worker has died after being hit on the head by a brick, and we've got video circulating online, but presumably a charge of murder could only be made to stick in this case if it can be proved that the killing was intentional, right? What do you think? Give us your legal advice here.
Well, the person is dead, and of course the person who committed or perpetrated the act should be charged for murder. Now, to prove murder in Hong Kong, you have to prove an intention to kill. Now, what if the person who throw the bricks randomly, does he have an intention to kill? The intention to kill can be interpreted or to see it in a way called reckless indifference is when you throw the brick, you know that someone will get hit, and not specifically the person who is now dead. So if you throw the brick with reckless indifference as to who will be injured, and subsequently a person died because of your act, the person died because of your act, you would still be charged for murder. Now, murder is the first charge, and then of course there would be manslaughter as a substitute charge. Regardless of which charge you're convicted, there would be life imprisonment upon conviction.
And as protesters continue to paralyze the city, I want to know what would be the end game. What further legal measures also do authorities have at their disposal to try to bring 5 months of unrest to an end? Your thoughts on this?
Yes, I think very importantly, most of the protesters now are locate themselves or reside themselves in a university campus, in the Chinese University of Hong Kong campus. They made petrol bombs there, thousands of them. They have kitchen in there. They have food supply from the parking shop. They have water supply. They have electricity supply. Now, what we need to do is to send, for example, 5,000 to 10,000 police officers to surround the entire university campus, to stop the electricity supply, to stop food and water supply, and to stop any mobile signals in that campus. It will force those students to surrender. I think this is a very good plan to stop and arrest them immediately and bring them to justice, and stop the chaos in a very rapid fashion.
Yeah, the violence must stop, the killing must stop. Thank you very much. Good to talk to you, Lawrence Ma, joining us live from Hong Kong. Appreciate your insights. Now, Hong Kong